Hello and welcome everyone. My name is Willow Rodriguez and I am making this video because I started a Facebook page and also a YouTube channel for my very special little guy, Rayne. I am titling it Rayne's Journey. For the simple fact, so this video is basically just like a small bio on my little guy Rayne. He's currently 2 years old. He's exhibiting some signs of autism, is from what we're being told by like certain like specialist people that are educated in knowing like if a child has a developmental delay or if a child is just delayed in a certain area or areas of their development. So we're currently working with a program right now called Infants and Toddlers in our area. So we did an evaluation. Well, we started with the program about like 6 months ago. We're coming up on our 6-month evaluation for Rayne. Sorry about the glare in my glasses. Maybe I can take them off. Okay. So, coming up on his 6-month evaluation, because we've been with the program almost 6 months. I can't believe it's been that fast, but when they first evaluated Rayne, he was behind significantly in a lot of areas in his development. I know some areas he was like, so we did this when he was 1.5, almost 2, or maybe after his 2nd birthday. I can't remember, but I know that we kind of noticed around that 15-16 month mark that something wasn't right with our little guy. I remember Dad asking me one day, he comes upstairs and he's like, hey, do you remember what age in the child's development our baby's supposed to talk? And I was like, I'm not sure. So then I'm looking it up and they're like, oh, they should be talking by like 13, 14 months, and we're around like 16 month, like 16, 17, I think, is when we started noticing like he wasn't talking. And honestly, I like blame myself a lot too, because I was in school at the time and my son was such a quiet little guy that we just like kind of like let him be like by himself. You know, he was walking, he taught himself how to walk, how to crawl. He taught himself a lot of stuff. We didn't really teach him anything. So we kind of let him like do his own thing. And I kind of want to say shame on me as a mom, because like I should have known better. I felt like I should have known better. And I still kind of feel bad to this day about not being more hands-on with him and not like keeping track of like if he had some type of delay or like he wasn't somewhere where he needed to be in his milestones. Because we used to have like a growth chart and it would tell you like month 3, month 4, like what they were supposed to be doing. And we kind of noticed that he wasn't on track, but we thought he would be fine. So we kind of like left him to be exploring on his own, and we thought he would just come around. But we got into infants and toddlers. They did the evaluation. We found out that he was like significantly delayed and behind in a lot of areas. Some areas he was like up to 6 months old. Some areas he was at 8 months. Some areas he was at like a 10-month-old development scale. Some was like right where he needed to be, but like kind of behind. But so he was kind of all over the place on the development chart. Some development milestones much lower than others. So we've been working with them. We're about to do our 6-month evaluation. I'm actually pretty excited because Rayne has come a long way in such a short amount of time. I am very proud of him. Like for instance, when we first started infants and toddlers, he wasn't really giving us much eye contact. He would kind of be like, look at his TV. You know, I was thinking like maybe something is wrong with his eyes or something, but then like I noticed that's just how he watches TV. You know, he would not look at us. When we call his name, he wouldn't respond to us. It would be as if he couldn't hear. So I was like, maybe his ears is bad or something, he can't hear. But then like when we would turn on CoComelon, because that was like his favorite show at the time, he would like jump right up. And we're like, sometimes it was on a low volume, sometimes it was on a super high volume. So we're like, okay, he can hear. So he's come a long way with that. He's responded to his name when we call him, not all the time, but he is a lot more than he used to. He's making eye contact. He's more engaging with us. Like when we're in a group and we're giving like a group hug, he'll come run up and like kind of like push his way through to get a hug. When company comes over, he wants them to play with him too. I know his goddad was up here this past summer. A couple weeks ago, he came to get his brothers, his older brothers, to take them on vacation. And then Rayne kind of showed some like emotional like stuff, like he was like crying. He was visibly upset that they were leaving and he wasn't. He even tried to grabbed the car seat and was trying to like climb in his brother's car seat on top of him, but I had to like get him back out of the car so we can go in the house so his brothers can leave. And he wasn't very happy, but once we got inside, he was fine. He was able to calm down after a little bit. He does have tantrums. He does only have a certain selection of movies he likes to watch. Once he's boarded by that, then we're kind of stuck. We have to find something else to watch. We notice he likes movies that sing, like Elsa. Let him watch Elsa. He doesn't like Elsa 2, which is Frozen, I'm sorry. Frozen 1. He doesn't like Frozen 2. I noticed he doesn't like Frozen 2. He kind of wore out Moana because he's only been on that for like a month and he's already wore it out. He started out as a baby watching this show on Netflix called Booba. I think it's what it's called. Booba. It's like a little hairy little white little, I don't know, monkey or something, little animal. He doesn't really talk. He just he just makes sounds like that. So we kind of feel bad we were letting him watch that because like we were like, what if that is what like delayed him? But then we went from that to CoComelon. He was on CoComelon for like a year, almost a little over a year, maybe a year. Then we kept hearing him cry and getting upset and throwing himself down. So then we switched to Moana. He only's been watching Moana for like maybe 2 months maybe, and he hates Moana now. He can't watch it repetitively back to back like he used to do with that and the other TV shows. So now I got him on Frozen, the first Frozen, because he doesn't like the second one. So honestly, I don't know what I'm gonna do once Frozen wears off, but so he's doing very well. He was playing with the alphabets on the refrigerator that I have. He was putting them on my hand. I actually have a TikTok and I posted the video of where he was doing that. He actually said hi to me today. I was like, oh my God, am I like going crazy or something? But like, did I just hear him say hi? It was so awesome because he used to say things in the past. He used to say mum, like M-U-M, but then he stopped saying it for a while and then he went back to saying it. He said it like maybe 5 more times after that, and then he hasn't said it again in like almost a year. He used to say, I think he still says num num when he eats his food. He says num num. I think I've heard him say "yah, yah" a couple of times. I heard him say "ba" the other day. This is some of the things he used to say in the past too that he hadn't said in a couple of months. But he said "ba," and I was surprised to hear that come back up again. So I'm just really happy with the progress that he's making. I'm just giving you guys a brief like meeting Rayne a little bit about Rayne video. I'm recording off my cell phone, so please forgive me if the lighting is pretty bad, but I don't want to drag this on. But yes, the signs that we are seeing, he kind of like goes like, I don't know, he does this and he kind of looks sideways and he says like that. He's starting to spin around in a circle. He likes to jump around a lot. Jump around in a circle. He'll jump like across and then he'll jump like side to side. He likes to go like this sometimes. He likes to look up at the light or whatever is drawing his attention that makes him look up. He likes to look up. He looks out of the window, which I don't think that's a sign of autism, but he says like that's his main thing he likes to say is like the long E. So I don't know if a lot of autistic kids say like a lot, the ones who don't really talk or the ones who are nonverbal. I know my fiance, which is his dad, said that he started this new job and he said there was like a hallway maintenance guy and he kind of says too. So he kind of reminded him of Rayne. And so he said he thinks that guy might have autism or something like that. But he heard him saying and it kind of reminded him of Rayne. And I was like, wow. I actually went to a restaurant like a couple months ago. Well, a little while ago, and I heard a little boy at the dinner table saying too. So I was like, oh my gosh, like that sounds just like Rayne. So that's like the main thing he says right now. He goes, I don't know if that's all like a sign of being on a spectrum. He does have a sensory like issues or whatever. He likes to take the corner of like a blanket filled with cotton, like you get at Walmart, like a comforter set. He'll take the corner of it and he'll kind of like brush it up against his like his inside of his hand, and he'll like go like this. He also, if I have my thumb here, he'll go like this with my thumb. He did that to Dad's thumb one day. Especially when he drinks his bottles, he likes to stem. I know at night he has to have that corner as he goes to sleep. He has to feel it, or it has to be there to where he can do that, or he can crumple it with his hands. Otherwise, he's not happy. He has to have his bottles made just right. We used to be able to pre-make his bottles, like get them out as we go, but now we have to like make it when he's ready to drink it, and we have to make it a certain thickness, not too much thickness, but like just enough to where he's satisfied. His foods that he eats are strawberries, grapes. He likes to eat apples cut up bite-sized pieces. He likes bacon here and there. He's going back to the bacon because at first he didn't like the bacon for like a week. But he likes that like pre-cooked bacon where you can just put it in a mic for like maybe 60 seconds, depending on how many pieces you have. And then we just like cut it into small pieces so he can eat it. He doesn't like it too hard to where he can't chew it. And so he likes it like between hard and soft. He likes that. He'll eat hot dogs. We cut it up into bite-sized pieces. He'll eat like a whole half of a DiGiorno pizza, like any type of like pizza that we make him. He loves pepperoni and cheese though, but he'll eat like the whole side of the pie, like half of a pie. We actually think he could take down more, but we just don't because we don't want him to get sick because he is 2 years old and he currently weighs like 50 pounds. So we're already looking into a different car seat, which if anyone knows of any car seats, hey, comment down below. But yeah, he just likes to chill at home. He's not a big fan of going out. He hates being around big crowds of people. I know I went to my graduation last month and he was miserable. Once his dad got in there, maybe he was there for 20 minutes and instantly started like throwing a tantrum and crying. So dad had to leave for the remainder of the ceremony. He actually didn't even really get to see the ceremony because Rayne didn't like the environment. It was too loud. It was too many people. Too much like going on. So he took him out to the car. We finished up the graduation. He came home. He doesn't like car rides right now because his car seat is like super tight around his thighs. So that was uncomfortable for him because we had like a 4.5 hour car ride there, and we were there, and then we was there for a couple hours, and then we had a 4.5 hour car ride back to where we live. So he doesn't really like car rides. I'm not sure how he's gonna do this football season because he really does not like to be outside the house. He likes to be around his TV. He likes to be able to wander around the house and explore. Right now, he kind of does exploratory play, which his teacher said that's a good sign that he's doing that because at least he's doing that, and then like he'll be able to like use that with like learning to like put like words together with his thoughts, I guess. So yeah, so basically that's just a little bit about Rayne. He's fun, he's loving, he's bubbly. We tickle him, he laughs, he responds to that. Whenever he wants us to continue to do something, he'll like force our hand to do it. So like he likes to play on dad's phone. He'll like straight up take his phone away and like click. He knows what buttons to click to zoom out of whatever dad's watching, so he can like kind of like scratch at the phone to click it to do other stuff. He's taught himself how to walk up and down the stairs. That was actually almost a year from when he learned how to walk up the stairs. Not almost a year, but like it was definitely months and months apart. So he was walking up the stairs. He would get stuck for a very long time. He would cry. We would have to bring him back down. So he's been walking up and down the stairs for, I want to say, about 2 months now. He taught himself how to come back down the stairs. He actually is going down both flights of stairs now. So now he knows how to get all the way downstairs to like dad's office if he wants to go down there. He knows like when he's turning to his street to go to his house. He knows when he doesn't want to leave his neighborhood. He'll get like very antsy in the car and he start crying and stuff. Even when we're in a Walmart, he knows like which direction is the front door, and if we go a different direction, he like will throw himself back and he'll throw a tantrum. He likes for us to sleep with him, which I'm trying to not do that because that's just like causing us to have a hard time at night, and especially at nap time. He doesn't sleep very well. He wakes up several times a night. He's never really been a good sleeper. When he was an infant, he did sleep a lot, like a lot. I remember one day he slept for like 6 hours and I had to go in there and wake him up, and I was like, oh my God, like why did I let him sleep for 6 hours? But he's very quiet. Once he has what he needs, he likes to drink. He has to drink constantly all day. So we're constantly changing diapers. I've kind of went back from potty training him because I got him to sit on the potty, but then he started to like climb off and like not want to be on the potty. So we're going to reevaluate that once our kids go back to school coming here soon, so we can have our like undivided attention on him, which I also have my daughter too. She's like 7 months old, so I'm gonna have to figure out how I'm gonna do that. But she's a very good baby. She's actually verbal, so but she's good to where I can do what I have to do and then I can pick her up afterwards. She's very patient with me. But yeah, this is about Rayne. This is gonna be his channel. I'm already like 20 minutes. I hope that y'all would watch my video because I know it's super long already, but this is just a little bit about Rayne. This channel, I will be posting videos on his development and how he's coming along. We do have an appointment up at it's called the Brenton Clinic in Baltimore, and that's kind of affiliated with Johns Hopkins because I couldn't get him into the Harriet Lane Clinic because they're not accepting like new patients right now. I think they're accepting like adolescents, but they're not accepting kids that are like 2 and under, or even like maybe 4 or 5 and under. I don't know, but I just know they're only accepting adolescents. They're not accepting like infants to like 2 years old, is what I was told. So we're going to something called the Brenton Clinic, or some clinic on Brenton Avenue in Baltimore. So, or I can't remember, but it's like Brenton Clinic or something, but it's affiliated with Johns Hopkins, which that's where we want him to go because we keep hearing from different parents around saying that that's the best place, and I hear it's the best in the country for stuff like this. So we're hoping to see a pediatrician there, get stable as a patient, and then get a referral for him to see I guess psychology is who does this, the psych people. So they gotta get a referral for him so he can get evaluated, so we know if he has ASD or not, or if he may have like some other developmental delay that may be causing him to not talk, or be delayed in certain areas. So yeah, so basically we're just waiting. We're gonna go to that clinic on the 28th of August of this month. So that's coming up here in like about a good week or so. I'm hoping that they're gonna be able to help us, know that he needs more services, and just allow us to have that referral so we can get him evaluated, so we can know, and we can have a diagnosis so we can know how to better take care of him. But yes, so this is our journey. I hope that you guys will want to continue to follow the journey, support my little guy Rayne, and we'll see you again in another video. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. And if there's a post notification button, turn it on, the little bell, ding ding, so that you don't miss out on any videos that I may be posting in the near future. Thank you.